check that out. But I met these brothers in Orange County. These brothers, I believe, are originally from Indianapolis, Indiana. So they've been out in the OC for a little bit, but now in the LA area, taking it by storm. They just released a new EP that you can get on all streaming platforms. I need y'all to make some noise as they come to the stage. It's your next artist up. Y'all can do better. Y'all know how we do it here by Detoxx. Make some noise and give it up for the McCoy.
Hey, shout out to the king and queens right here, man. Hey, we do this music on behalf of the people. You know what I'm saying? We are called servant leaders. You cannot be a leader unless you're a servant. In order to be that, you have to be of love and light and be a guardian. I emphasize that word. Be a guardian of love and light, and you gotta produce love and light. I am Elso, and this is my brother,
The artist.
and that's our DJ slash producer.
I'm gonna stand down here though.
And his name is the Grand Empire, and this is our little big little manager, Alexis.
Hey man, shout outs to my man Vince right here, man. Ever since we stepped up in Orange County, man, this dude shows nothing but love. Everywhere this man go, he shows love, man. So you gotta give it up for this brother right here, man.
And definitely. Hey, shout out to all the people I know, see from the Orange County. You, I think I seen you before. I see you. I see you.
I see a lot of familiar faces.
See Frosty. And I love all the kings and queens in here because you know I come out here every Sunday now. I bask in the love and the light, when with the Guardians.
Yes, yes.
All right, the song that we are going to do is called Don't Fade Away.
It's called Don't Fade Away. Hey, shout outs to Susie. She is on this record. She's on two of our records on our EP called Elevation.
Who knows Susie? Clap your hands if you know Susie.
Everybody here knows Susie.
Give it up for little Susie.
Come on, people.
That's a little big little person too. All right. So whenever we ready to get into the record, we're gonna do that.
We can rock it.
Oh no. Wrong record. That's Dark Thought. No. DFA. Okay, here we go. No.
Yeah, man, this is Don't Fade Away. It's on our EP called Elevation. Y'all see it on the hoodie. All you gotta do is type it in on Google. You can find all our music, every platform, everywhere, man. Shout out to Susie. She rocked this one for us. So we gonna rock it for y'all tonight. Let's go. Hey,
Yo.
lately I've been in the bind, trying to rid the slums up and down, run these stumping grounds, trying to make a 9 to 5 working, got my pride hurt like what's up. Am I in it for the money or I'm in it for the love? I don't know. Maybe get a show when I had a big enough Scotty like I'm Captain Kirk, but I'm still the artist bomb body. I'm still trying to feel hard and globe trotting. Yeah, we still trapping. Yeah, we still let your boom bapping in your ear stopping. We don't chill back the real matter, so the real stuff we do the real challenges. We ain't ludicrous, but we be in the mix like music plays and spins. We renegade the trends, penny pinching these dividends, cultivating every inch of globe, trying to fire flow, topic catches roll by supersonic to a roll like an ain't no soul stopping. Know you heard about us, we know brothers out of Indiana, still on it, put a deal on it, who gon' feel for me? Daughter call it how I feel, something gotta chill from it, hard to seal, moments of trauma I feel from it. So stuck in the cell center, sometimes I lose my interest in wishing my life changed, and knowing it's on the fade. Brother locked in the cell, I'm steady hoping he change and find his way, but dang, what I'm supposed to do is say, can't be dead for him, how I wanna be, still like hell, one tears for me, but they never fall. And these harsh moments, looking channels, steady getting static, like my vision shattered. Full of menace, hard damage, feelings I've been in, like coma, they coming back, how I'm supposed to live and manage. Sometimes we be getting attacked, but all I gotta say is, sometimes I wanna turn back, but all I gotta say is, sometimes we fall through the cracks, but all I gotta say is, sometimes I wanna turn back, but all I gotta say is, damn, I lift you up, we're gonna make it to the top, cause we're just getting started, and I be choosing quantity over quality. Can't even really win, and they can't monopoly. Now I'm buying everything, destroys your anatomy. When you do fall, gotta rise with the policy. Like there's no limit to the possibilities. Ain't so high, so the world your ability. To the people, you gon' gon' be an anomaly.
I gave you a fool
Who needs identity?
So don't you dare try to
Label me a maniac. The rise of the Zodiac.
When we in the last movie,
This be the final act.
everybody stand up.
Better not hold back.
If you wanna know my name, I am
The L Soul.
I was raised with a small band
In the ghetto.
and we never had each
Mom on the payroll.
fighting in the hood
Every day, you know how it goes.
Pastors taking money,
Spinning on the strip club.
we go argue later.
We know who the pimp though.
When the drive-bys came through,
Had to lay low.
served by all that.
Made me a rebel. You got to see it. Can't just believe it. That we achieve it. These little things. You got to know. You hold the glow. Rise from the low. Get up and go. Sometimes we be getting attacked, but all I gotta say is sometimes I wanna turn back, but all I gotta say is sometimes we fall through the cracks, but all I gotta say is sometimes I do wanna slap, but all I gotta say is no, hey, down, nothing too hard. We're gonna make it tonight. Hey, hey, who says it's the end? 'Cause we're just getting started. Don't fade away. Hey.
Yo, make some noise and give it up one more time for the McCoy. Come on, y'all can do better than that. Give it up for the McCoy. All right, so what we gonna do coming up? We have Sheila on deck. So Sheila, go ahead and get ready. But coming up next, she is a Hip Hop Detox champion. We had Hip Hop Detox showcases all throughout last year. Come on with the next track. Come on with the playlist. I appreciate that. Once again, man, the McCoy has an EP that's out on all streaming platforms. You can see it on his shirt. It's phenomenal branding. THEMAKOR. If y'all ready for your next act, can I get a whoop whoop? Coming up next, man, I need y'all to make some noise. Like I said, she's a Hip Hop Detox champion. She's a phenomenal singer, songwriter, MC. I need y'all to start clapping right now and give it up for my sister and your sister. Come on, y'all can do better than that. Give it up for Frosty.
What's up, everyone? How you guys doing tonight? Happy to be here. It's such a beautiful location. Thank you for sharing the space with me. And the food was amazing. The drinks are amazing. Shout out to the Hot Cool Cafe. Once again, my name is Frosty, everyone. I host this thing in downtown Santa Ana called Mobile Mondays. It's founded by us, and it's a community event meant for us to come together and just hold dialogue and be the change you wish to see in the world. Because you can retweet, you can repost all you want, but in order to create the tangible change in your day-to-day life, we need to come together as people, face to face. So shout out to events like these, shout out to all you people that put in all the hard work, dedication, coming together. So I'm gonna perform an original. This one's called Puppet Show. Yeah. Okay. one of our lives. But baby, don't get it twisted. I won't exist. I won't exist as your little puppet. As your little puppet. 'Cause you are just as tangled as me. My dear, we are all connected. Searching for a purposeful existence. Greater than sex, money, and sin. Sex, money, and sin. Life is just a serious dream. Attached to every one of our lives. I won't exist. I won't exist as your little puppet. As your little puppet. Thank y'all so much for listening. Shout out to the band for helping us. Appreciate y'all so much. Hope you guys have a good night. Shout out to No GMO. I see you're holding it down here with the vocals.
Y'all better make some real noise for Frosty, my friend, your friend. Make that real noise. Now we're gonna keep this going. We're gonna keep this vibe. We're gonna switch it up just a little bit. We got a poet.
Oh, real quick.
Uh-oh.
So tomorrow,
Who did it?
tomorrow there's going to be a concert after the Peace Ride in honor of Nipsey Hussle. The 75th Peace Ride in honor of Nipsey Hussle. And Frosty is going to be one of the featured artists.
That's right.
So make sure that y'all pull up. Hip Hop Detoxx is going to have a lot of performers out there tomorrow, so make sure you pull up to support.
He just wanted to interrupt me, that's all that was. No, I'm just playing. But we gonna keep this going and keep this moving and bring up this next sister, my sister, your sister. I'm so she's phenomenal. Sister Sheila.
And also, ladies and gentlemen, this is very important, especially when we have acoustic artists. You know, y'all been doing pretty good, but we know that you have conversations that you may need to have. What we ask is, if you have conversations, please do not have them while an artist is performing. If there's a conversation that can't wait, a phone call, anything, please step outside just out of respect for the artist. Treat them as if you were on stage. So if you did that, can I get a whoop whoop? Thank you.
I am Persian. My mother speaks of aristocratic parties where war would not cross minds, but poetry was sipped from lips like hot sadaf tea after a jasmine rice dinner. I am Persian. No, I'm not a cat. I'm Iranian. But somehow we've grown afraid to tie our name to a country that no longer speaks directly to us. Instead, I hear her name in translation once a year, scattered across every news channel on the planet place that does not want to share a friendship with her anymore. Exploding her name next to atomic nuclear power or potential war threat is a little frightening for my baby cousin's small ears. Kittens, they seem a little friendlier to explain. When I was young, I turned to my mother's country, raised my hand towards her glittering city lights, and I rejected her. I grew afraid to peel my skin back and reveal the blood-soaked green, white, red flag etched underneath into my muscles. I heard the singing voices of a revolution in my throat as their fearless ambition built up in my shoulders, the bleeding bullet wounds in my back from the troops blasting rebel people. Is an unspoken conversation with my white privileged American friends. I do not want to be hated or different. I dressed to see if my skin would grow whiter with every outfit. I learned to speak less with my grandmother and more with my classmates. I pinned my hair up to compel her to be blonde and softer, hiding my sea-soaked curls from the Caspian Sea. My mom says, they look just like my great aunts. I looked in the mirror and realized I feared my own ethnicity. Shamed to love everyone but myself. I did not see Rumi's calligraphy scorched into my bones or the song of the Barabat lute ringing in my ears 2 years ago. In the capital city of Tehran, my mom, she tore down her childhood home. This home had witnessed the birth of 3 children, countless great parties of laughter and sweets, the death of a father, and the unwanted marriage of an 18-year-old girl. There are no borders here, just tales that pass from lip to ear, constructing an umbilical cord of human experience, a history that nourishes each infant generation's brain and pursues a dying reach for their spirited hearts. My mother is Iran. I am Iran. We have endured such stories of profound joy and sorrow and witnessed the destruction of our faith among the rebuilding of our own country. With all the voices screaming of politics and hate, the strong-arm press of social gentrification, soft photogenic faces, a country going to war with itself, frizz-free hair, tall athletic build, burning, a revolution I allowed myself to burn. Tired, charred skin, I looked in the mirror and realized all the lies I've been told. And I began flaking all my frightened pieces, unveiling songs of a tired land, aged with golden pride. I graciously danced with her name in my mouth. I ran. Iran. Iran.
Come on, y'all can do better than that. Make some noise and give it up one time. Okay, Sheila. Yeah. If y'all feeling like, can I get a whoop whoop? Y'all can whoop better than that, man. Come on, if y'all feeling good, can I get a whoop whoop? All right, so coming up next, man, we're gonna keep the spoken word going. Y'all did, I wanna say y'all did so good. Like y'all was listening, y'all was intent, you know what I'm saying? This next brother's coming up, man, he like the cleanest brother in here right now. You know what I'm saying? Bow tie matching suit matching bow tie, shirt clean. I need y'all to make some noise coming up, man. He's a Hip Hop Detoxx alumni. Y'all start clapping right now. Give it up for brother Brandon, 2X.
Please give it up again for Brother Elijah Prentice. And No G Mo. Come on. All right, so I'm gonna do 2 quick pieces. I'm not going to talk too long. I'm gonna go slow, and then I'm gonna speed it up. Go ahead. So this first piece is called "I Don't Trust My Eyes." My mind often wanders to the thought of you, because I see my future of tomorrow in the waters of your eyes. The motion it creates within my being makes anything but seeing our future together a surprise. I don't know why your eyes tell me that you are my wife to be. I don't know why your smile has my heart's key on lock.
Come on, Key.
The truth is, I would buy stock in the magic of your Islam. Because the spirit of your righteousness is God to me. But wait, I'm not absolutely clear that I can trust myself. Because sometimes my own eyes lie to me. So now you see my dilemma. I don't trust my eyes. But I'm sure about yours. They are the eyes that make my heart jump and my black fist pump at the same time. They are the eyes that lay the framework for the path I need to trailblaze. Those eyes leave me in a haze for days because all I see in those eyes are my future seeds. But realistically, I just met you. So I don't even have no leads on if you see me too. I know, be patient. I'm sorry, I'm just blinded by the hope of Allah's promise to bring me together with Him through you. So excuse me. In the past, I couldn't even envision God's promise to fix my heart. Well, not until I saw those eyes. Thank you. That's what that was. The next one I'm gonna give is one I've done before, but I've been tinkering with it. Let me see what you say.
Workshop.
It's called True Love.
Okay, True Love. Woo.
You hate me because you ain't me. I see the way you stare my way. I see the way you glare my way. You hate me because you ain't me.
Okay.
I hear the words you say. We all know them. Something like, why can't he just be miserable like me? Why can't he just be weak like me? You hate me because you ain't me. Your hate lays the carpet under my feet. You know, the one that black gods walk out on. You hate me because I know who I am. Matter of fact, you hate me because I just don't give a damn about you. You hate me because I love my own more than I love my enemy. You hate me because you ain't me. You hate me because the spirit of my ancestors blow me straight towards success. You hate me because I'm the Asiatic black man who is God over all civilization. Like I said, you hate me because you ain't me. You don't hate me because I don't bow down to you in fear. Why would I? My ancestors are the fathers of mathematics, science, and even philosophy. You hate me because you ain't me. You hate me because you can't understand where my strength comes from. It comes from Muhammad, Elijah, and Farrakhan. It comes from my black light within. Wait, did I get too colorful on you?
No, you good.
I know you hate it when I do that. But you know what? It just hit me. You don't hate me because you ain't me. No, you love me.
Y'all better make some real noise. Y'all should be on y'all feet after that one. That was kind of pretty phenomenal.
I mean, I knew it was clean, but I didn't know like the bars was gonna be clean. Like, I didn't know.
You go all the way in.
Right, bro.
Hold up.
We got a guest. We got somebody that slipped on in here.
He slipped through like a little slide.
Yeah.
We got student minister Abdul Malik Muhammad in the building.
Western Region representative.
Wait, hold on. I know we made some noise earlier for him, but this time
He here for real.
He's here for real,
Yeah.
in person, right here. So one more time, I'm gonna need y'all to make some noise for student minister Abdul Malik Muhammad.
Yeah.
That's right.
So tomorrow, as we talked about, will be the 75th anniversary of the Peace Rise in honor of our brother Nipsey Hussle.
That's right, yeah.
Like we said, there is
75th Rise.
75th Rise.
Right.
75th Rise. So like we said, nobody dies if they're working in the way of God.
That's right.
If they're working in the way of the community, then they live because they'll work. The marathon what?
Continue.
It's all right. Because the marathon
Because the
continues.
marathon continues.
So definitely make sure that you join us, man. Many of the artists that you see here are going to be performing tomorrow, as well as some other very surprise special guests are going to be there tomorrow. So the ride starts at 1 p.m. And make sure that you meet us so that we can ride through the neighborhoods together, and we'll end with a concert, making sure that we edutain. Y'all know what that means, to edutain?
Edutainment.
That's two words put together. You know how black folk do. You know what I'm saying? We creative.
We make up things.
Education and entertainment, so we can learn. Y'all remember in the 90s when we had Tribe Called Quest and we had people that was actually teaching, but we was dancing to it too. KRS-One, Public Enemy. I mean, it was hard, but we was also learning something. If you dig that, can I get a whoop whoop?
If you really did that, can I get a oh yeah? Oh yeah. It happened again. I'm sorry.
gangbanging the whole
So
night.
sorry. It just happens that way. My bad.
And we definitely also want to thank our brother, student minister Abdul Halim, for being here today
That's right.
as well. He spoke today. Y'all got to clap for him as well.
Yeah.
This man came a long way. Houston, Texas. You better throw that Houston, Texas up one time and don't mess with it. And sister, who we got coming up next? Oh.
Now this, who we got up next is this phenomenal guitar, not only guitar player, but he sings.
Oh.
He probably does everything else. He probably plays every instrument here. Not only is he a friend of Allah's, but because he's a friend of Allah's, he's a friend of mine. He's
You
a
better
friend of
say
all
that.
of yours.
Say that.
So y'all better make some noise for me, girl.
Sorry, just 1 second. We got a problem here with the cable.
It's all right though.
That's all right. We want to thank our sponsors,
Come
the
on
Hot
now.
Cool Cafe. Y'all make some noise again
Hot
up for the
Cool
Hot
Cafe.
Cool Cafe.
Make some noise for yourselves again. One more time. One more time. Make some love for yourself. All right now. Bless the Lord. Okay.
Man, you can stand wherever you want to stand, fam. Do your thing. Oh, you need a, oh, see, I see what you're saying. He was like, I was trying to give you a hint, brother. You know what I'm saying? I need a little assistance.
You guys, have you taken note of the competition going on here between the Woo Woo and the Oh Yeah? Yeah, you see what's going on here? Vince feels short-drifted because it's not as loud as the Oh Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to break out some science real quick.
Come on, drop that
Oh, you
science.
trying to help. Oh, you trying to help.
The word yeah, it has more overtones than ooh.
Overtone, man.
Like when you're going to yell to get someone's attention, you're not going to be like, ooh. You're going to go, hey.
Come on.
It's bigger. It's a more open sound.
Teach.
So the fact that there's a difference between the woo woo and the oh yeah, it's more. It might be less a matter of effort and more a matter of the harmonics.
Teach science.
That was nice. But at the end of the day,
You know, I want to tell a quick story about Vince.
Quick story.
Yeah, really quick. I would do this thing in Santa Ana for the art walk where I'd have people in the area play. And I really wanted to get Vince to perform a lot. And this was like a year ago, and he's like, well, I got Hip Hop Detoxx. I don't know if I can make it. He came and performed at 5:30 for like 30 minutes, and then rushed over here to get here on time. So like, everyone give him a round of applause. It's like, he's one of the most dedicated people I know in any regard. And I also want to thank No GMO and the whole Hip Hop Detoxx community for having me here, and as well as the Hot and Cool Cafe. This place really is genuinely cool. It's my first time here. So for those of you who don't know me, I live in Santa Ana, and I'm a singer-songwriter. And I write original tunes in English, but I also sing some songs in Spanish. My father is from Mexico City, and my grandpa, who, amongst many things, was a singer. So I'm going to play a tune that my grandpa taught me.
al pasar yo te vi. Salías del templo un día, llorona, cuando al pasar yo te vi. Hermoso huipil llevabas, llorona, que la Virgen te creí. Hermoso huipil llevabas, llorona, que la Virgen te creí. Todos me dicen el negro, llorona, negro pero cariñoso. Todos me dicen el negro, llorona, negro pero cariñoso. Yo soy como el chile verde, llorona, picante pero sabroso. Yo soy como el chile verde, llorona, picante pero sabroso. De azul celeste. Ay, de mi llorona, llorona, llorona de azul celeste. Ayer maravilla fui llorona y ahora mi sombra soy. Ayer maravilla fui llorona y ahora mi sombra soy. Ayer y hoy. Ay, de mi llorona, 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 ayer y hoy. Ayer maravilla fui llorona y ahora ni sombra soy. Ayer maravilla fui llorona y ahora ni sombra soy.
I need y'all to make some noise and give it up. Come on, Hype Crew. Come on, Hip Hop Detoxx. Make some noise for Miguel Polito. What? I don't know what about that, you know what I'm saying? Cut one of them steps one time, but I ain't really know how to do that thing, you know?
Low-key made me want to do a woo-woo battle. He feeling like, sis, woo-woo.
I mean, the brother that go and broke down the science, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we appreciate, man, we want you to recognize, man, that we all come from one original source. So no matter what hue, what color, what language, man, we all are one human family.
That's right.
So at Hip Hop Detoxx, man, it's beautiful to be able to celebrate that, man. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, you may want to go learn a different language, bro. Like,
I'm really happy up here.
might just come up here with some Swahili next time. Just
Arusi Baba
Umoja Kuji Chakalia. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so if y'all ready for your next act, can I get a whoop whoop?
If you ready for your next act, let me get a whoop whoop.
If y'all ready for your next act, can I get a oh yeah?
Oh yeah. If you ready for your next act, then I get a oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So this ain't just a next act.
I know that ain't though.
We've been coming up in the world here, and we want to feature artists in this community. So this is our feature artist from the night.
And she fly.
Super fly.
Super duper fly.
Come on, that boy Curtis
Like,
Mayfield.
yeah. What?
Super, you ain't never seen Superfly? I told you I'm an artist, man. Like I gotta get the metaphors.
I feel it.
Alright. She's a phenomenal artist, singer, songwriter.
Yeah.
And where's she from originally?
She from where I'm from,
Oh,
where
man.
I like to say I'm from.
She claim everywhere.
But she from Queens, New York. So give it up for the East Side. Give it up for East Coast. East Coast.
So ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado,
Yes.
to perform some of her original material, this is our feature for this month. I need y'all to start clapping right now. Don't
Right
stop
now.
till you get enough.
Right
Some of
now.
y'all acting like this
Make
ain't
some
for real.
noise.
Y'all start clapping
Real
right
noise.
now and make some noise for our feature for tonight, the one and only.
Peace. What's up, everybody? What's that? I was standing out there? I was singing? Oh, yes, at Juneteenth. Thank you, sis. I'm sorry? Jamaica. Represent. That's my sister right there. How's everybody feeling? Y'all doing all right? Can we take a moment and just salute the artists who have touched the stage? My goodness. We heard some powerful spoken word. Wow, sis. Got blessed with some beautiful guitar playing. We heard some singing. We got a phenomenal band back here. We are hot and cool. Now, let me tell you something. I moved here a year ago. I just made a year. So I remember this week, last year, was my first time in this area. Yeah. So I just love how things come full circle, all things working, right? I was out here, I went to the Juneteenth Festival, I'm like just taking in all the energy, like this is so fire, I would love to be a part of something like this. And this year I was blessed to rock on that stage for Juneteenth. And that was just last Sunday, and today I'm here in this space with y'all, so just plant the seed, that day I took a picture in front of the Vision, around the corner, you know, it says Vision up there, I took a picture over there. We just plant the seed and see what happens, right? I love it. But can I do some music for y'all? Can I do that? Is that cool? Anybody like hip hop? Anybody like hip hop? Can I spit for y'all? Yeah. Alright, oh, that's what I'm going to do. Let's start with greatness. Let's go ahead and let that start. So while that is starting, I have a question. Well, I know the answer, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. Do we have any great people in the building tonight? Oh, y'all sleeping on yourselves. Do we have any great people in Hot and Cool Cafe tonight? So this is for you. Mirror staring deep into my own eyes, trying to dig deeper, trying to go back to the start. I've been thinking lately and listening to my own cries. Work with me a minute, I'm finna pour up my heart. Yeah, I went to school, I got a couple degrees. Few life lessons had me feeling real smart. Realize I don't know nothing about nothing. Everything is all connected and I'm living out the park. Pour the spark, like core fire, like a lighter in the hands of an arsonist. I've been on call for this. How'd I get comfortable? Not doing my thing, yo. That's perpetual awkwardness. Shut myself down if you ever got a chance to. Hey, but I've been listening to Chance who told me that I could be dope, real, raw, independent, shut it down. I ever get a chance to let me be great over here growing, making my way. Everything that I say is my life. Living today, tomorrow all of it can change. Truth it will always remain, all my love is the same. Life is still golden, goodness I hold it. Release the pain so no hard feelings to the haters. This life is beautiful, wish you the same. Let me be great. Y'all doing all right? I'm rocking with the kids. Yeah, so if you rock with me, this is what I need. Yeah, somebody say let me be great. Say it with your chest, you ready? One more time, hot and cool, let me hear you say let me be great. Let me be great. Yo, look, they gon' talk, let them talk, you just walk it out. Yeah, you know what that's all about. People get envious, don't look within. Greatness within me, I'll never pretend to be anything less than all that I am. Majestic and royal, they call me the queen. One of one, there is no other like me. No arrogance, I just know I'm supreme. So let me be great. Hey, life is for living, so this means we all make mistakes. Lessons of blessings, not final, not fake. They put the plate down and you leave the table. The foot they are serving ain't fit for your taste. Listen, hey, I don't care who made it, how long it took to make. If it ain't good for your soul, leave it all on the table to rock on a tray. Be great over gotta do it big. Whether it's 100 or a handful. We getting full energy. Is that cool? Is that cool? So I've been very blessed to tour internationally for the last 6 years. I'm on Instagram at Young Girl Dynasty, YA Girl Dynasty. Hopefully y'all will keep in touch with me after this, yeah? I feel like we already connected. We already family, right? So let's stay in touch. So yeah, I don't really know. I don't do like, okay, so I'm gonna be here with the fam tonight, so we're gonna do it like this. But then last night I was at a venue in Hollywood, so I gotta do it like this. We don't adjust. We just keep the energy where it is, right? So I appreciate y'all for giving that back to me. Can I do another joint? Yeah. Cool, let's go ahead into this next one. Righteous. We got any righteous people in the building? That's what I got. We all working on it every day, moment to moment, right? But listen, looking in the mirror, who am I and who I want to be? Do I ask of others more than I am expecting of me? Everything looks good, it's all in order. Got my eyebrows done and I've been sipping on that water, so my skin is behaving. The man that I'm dating said I look beautiful without pictures I be creating, but he don't mind the makeup. He just like to take up the spaces in my mind with negative. I should define me, remind me. I'm pretty beautiful by design. Since I know God is in me, most of it is inside. But sometimes I forget it when I cry. Wishing life away, feeling guilty when I heard somebody die. I don't wanna go cause I know I ain't done. I just gotta get better, so I run towards righteousness. I fight for this. In these trying times I will right to live righteous. I will right to live righteous. I will fight to live righteous. Because doing the right thing, that's righteous. I said doing the right thing, that's righteous. I will fight to live righteous. I will right to live righteous. Because doing the right thing, that's righteous. Because listen, sunbeam as the wind breathes by. I'm on my patio, 79 degrees in the winter. I'm happy, never know what tomorrow will bring. Right now I'm chilling, each day has enough work to fill it. Listen, paying attention to what they give me. They live for the flesh, but my soul stay with it. And I march like a chief on the beat, with the left, right, customs on the feet. I am elevated, but remain down to earth. I was destined by higher beings to put my blessing. You feeling this? What a blessing to get to live life, get right in the session. I mean, who you know that body and seeds but still inspiring? Reach the little kids, giving them something to aspire to. Pushing to be better, hustling to be a higher you. People like I don't listen to rap, but I admire you. Righteous, I will fight to live righteous. I will right to live righteous. Because doing the right thing, that's righteous. I said doing the right thing, that's I will fight to live. I will right to live. Because doing the right thing, that's I said doing the right thing, that's I will fight to live. I will right to live. Because doing the right thing, that's I said doing the right thing, that's I will fight to live. Yeah, I will right to live righteous. Because doing the right thing is righteous. I said doing the right thing is righteous. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all alive in here. I love this. I love this. Oh, I love you back, sis. Yeah, so we vibing, having beautiful conversation. It's a good life. I feel grateful. But I know we all go through things sometimes, right? We could let that next joint rock, actually, so I've been mindful of the time here. Somebody told me, we'll be mindful. I don't want to get the
Lost in the dark.
So this one is
It's the evening of another day.
So even though it's a good life and we're blessed to be here today, I know that we all go through things sometimes. Is that true? Is it true to say? Sometimes we right in here and all of a sudden we feel ourselves right here, right? It's the ups and the downs of life, right? That's why we gotta be mindful when we feed ourselves, not just mentally but physically as well, right? But I wrote a song to encourage myself and to encourage you when it goes like this. Listen. Life's tough, got scars, crying out, oh my God, been there. Got the t-shirt and the postcard. Been through so much, but I come so far. Call home, told me time, hard on the boulevard. Growing up, life sucks sometimes. Suck it up. up. Keep moving scared to look like you ain't tough enough. Everybody wants something, if you gotta give it up. Why they trying to take mine? I'm just trying to live it up. But listen, hey, I know that it's alright, alright. Man, I heard somebody tell me, yes, to tell you it's alright. Hey, just another time before you go and shine. No matter what you do, keep your head to the sky. Baby girl, you told me, yeah, it's alright. Listen, you feel this? Bills continue to pile up, new day, old dollar. One stack bigger, it's enough to make you wanna holler. Try and sort it out, pick and choose the way you wanna follow. Go after your dreams in a 9 to 5, so hollow, head hurts, behind start shirt, keep your back straight. Shake hands with a firm grip, cause you lack faith in your own ability. 9 to 5 was killing me. If you got passion, and I know that you feeling me. Listen, hey, yeah, it's alright. Man, I heard somebody tell me to tell you that you be alright. Hey, just a matter of time before you gon' shine. No matter what you do, keep your head to the sky, baby girl. Yo, they told me, yeah, that I'll be alright. Yo, say, if you love them, let them know. If it hurts, let it go. Walk around with painful blown, but some would never know. Some don't let it show. I wear it on my face. Always kept my bags packed, looking for a better place. Till I got tired and inspired at the same time. Couldn't I explain mine? Working with a change mind. Everything I've been through, made me who I am. I'm proud of where I stand. For nothing, I wouldn't change my life. Never. Yo, it's alright. Hey, baby girl. I heard somebody tell me, yeah, that I'll be alright. Hey, just a matter of time before you gon' shine. No matter what you do, keep your head to the sky, baby boy. Yo, they tell me, yes, hey, that you'll be alright. If you know you're gonna be alright, let me hear you make some noise. If you didn't think I had bars when I got up here, let me hear you make some noise. I was like, oh, what that little thing gonna do? She's so little, what she probably gonna go up there and sing a little song, little Erica Badu or something like that. And I come up here, I'm definitely bigger than my frame, you know, for real. Thank you, I appreciate that. So I need y'all to know it's gonna be alright, and I want you to stay encouraged, for real. So I'm from Queens, New York City. Before moving here, I lived in Tampa, Florida for a while. Then I moved here last year. Now, when I was in Tampa, Florida, the cost of living was down here, right? I got a 2-bedroom house. My mortgage is $550. Right? So, I'm sorry? My Instagram is Young Girl Dynasty, YA Girl Dynasty. So I got a house there. It was a good life, but I said, yo, and I've been very blessed to do amazing things. I have a couple of joints with DJ Premier. I got a joint with Talib Kweli, Sky Zoo. It's been a great indie career over the last 10 years. But I said, if I'm gonna keep doing this and I wanna move into acting as well, it's either go back home to New York, can't do cold no more, can't do it. Go to Atlanta, it's a little packed, a little oversaturated. Or, actually LA wasn't on the radar. My homegirl said, yo, come out here for a week and just check it out and see how you feel. I'm like, that's the other side of the world, bro. Like, I ain't going out there. But I came and I fell in love with it and moved a few months later. So I want to encourage you to always go for your dreams. So many people planting negative seeds. Girl, you ain't gonna find a place. You're gonna be sleeping in a closet. You're gonna be doing this. I had to sleep in my car. I had to do this to survive. And I'm like, okay, yo, but that doesn't have to be my story. I don't even want to hear that. I don't receive any of that. So I moved to LA. I had a job interview after a week. Got a job. Right? Good job too, right? Got a job after a week. Then, a couple weeks later, I found my apartment, all right? When I moved here, I got an Airbnb for 2 months to look around. Found my apartment a couple of weeks later. Now, a year later, I already told you, I'm rocking in a place where I came and I admired. I was like, ooh, I hope I get to be there one day. Year later, quit my job 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Because I needed that to lay the foundation. I wasn't working before I moved here. I was able to quit. But again, I had a $550 mortgage. Came out here, it was how to get situated. You know what I'm saying? I got a studio for $1150. You know what I'm saying? But I'm grateful for that studio, thank you, right? So I came out here. So I just say that to say, do what you gotta do until you do what you wanna do. Lay the foundation. Don't let nobody tell you what is impossible for you because they've decided that it's impossible for them. You can do whatever it is that you set your mind to. And I hope that you feel encouraged. And I want to leave y'all with this one joint. It's called Station. Real good?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep pushing with the show. Y'all make some noise to give it up to Donnie.
Thank you guys. Alright.
So one thing y'all got to understand, man, when it comes to the community, we take this very seriously. We take this very seriously, and we have to, as a community, watch out for what's going on. We have to be vigilant to know what's going on. And we need to respond. So when there's something going on, it don't have to be the extras and don't have to get way out of proportion, but we need to respond. So once again, man, this is more than just an open mic. You know, this is a real community where we love each other. That's right. And we love each other with action. So once again, man, but at the same time, you know, we balance people. So you know what I mean? We gonna handle business, we gonna get back to business. Y'all make sure you
We're gonna bring some more light. The light never left here. It left this space. But we're gonna focus back on that thing. That baby okay over there? We sitting mad light to that baby over there in that corner. You good? You good? Alright, bet. So this joint is called Stay Shining. How appropriate. Stay shining. How appropriate. Stay shining, because that's what we're gonna do. Right? What you got it? Actually, you know what? Nah, let it rock. This is Stay Shining. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. I hope you will stay tight. Wherever I'm landing, it never matters. I'm in line with my dreams, I exhibited in my patterns. I'm consistent. Run it back if you ever miss it. Keep it clean, but so raw that it feels explicit. Listen, I stay shining. My light forever beams, body and seas, and everything between. So respect the queen from Queens, I'm on the scene. Do all of this and avoid the obscene. I can't pretend to be anything I am not. Came to leave a mark and I will be the brightest spot. Do it to the day I'm in my grave and start to rot. Love it and I feel like it's the only thing I've got. It's the one thing I get right all of the time. I don't write all of the time, but when I'm writing I shine. Why they all up in mine? Humble yourself. Make sure your arrogance matching your grind. See when I'm rocking I'm fine. It's the time in between that really kills me. This is what I do, can you feel me? This is music from the soul, it's the real me. So if you want to steal my flow, you gotta steal me. And even then, I will still be shining. Locked in a basement rhyming. Banging on the wall so my cat doors can keep the perfect timing. Team DY on the other side. Now when I say dream, you say push a dream. Dream. When I say dream, you say push a dream. Dream. When I say dream, you say push a dream. Dream. My name is DY, I'm your push a dream. 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 Much love, my beautiful dream pushers. Y'all enjoy the rest of it.
feature Steve. I said to make some real noise for the feature Dynasty.
Yeah.
And the lyrics, though. Those lyrics, though.
Come on now.
Not only were they powerful, but they were so swag. They were, tell me y'all weren't bobbing your heads to that. Okay, y'all weren't bobbing your heads to that. I saw all y'all bobbing your heads, all right?
Alright, so brothers and sisters, this is what we gonna get ready to do, man. If you have a good time so far, can I get a whoop whoop?
Whoop whoop!
Like you said, when it comes to community, man, this is something that we have to practice and learn. And one thing that we're gonna do, man, we got a lot of different people in here from different places, man. So we wanna get to know each other just a little bit.
That's right.
What I need you to do, you need to find somebody that you've never met before in your natural born life. Never met her before. Now it's 2019, so don't be giving them a whole lot of credit card and don't do that. You know, that's just not what we need to do.
Give your number at your own discretion.
You need to get to know their name, one thing they love to do, their favorite food.
Hold on. If you can hear Allah's voice to me, you say whoop whoop.
And if you can hear my voice, say shh. So you got some things that you got to learn about these people. You got to learn their name. Everybody say name.
Name.
You got to learn where they from. Say where they from.
Where they from.
Favorite food. Say favorite food.
Favorite food.
And one thing they love to do. That was too much for y'all. One thing they love to do. So if y'all got it, say got it. If y'all gonna do it, say cool. We're gonna let the band play, and I need y'all to make that happen. On your mark, get set, go.
Go.
All right, so how many of y'all met somebody new? Can I get a whoop whoop? All right, so we're gonna play a little bit more music, and then we're gonna see who y'all met, and then we're gonna get into the rest of these artists. Is that cool? Say cool. All right.
That's not one of my talents. Say hi. So you're the video? Oh my God, I'm so crazy. Testing, testing. Y'all having fun here? You say, oh yeah? If you're enjoying yourself this beautiful evening around these amazing guys, let me hear you say, oh yeah? Believe you, I believe you. So can we get back to the, who wants to volunteer? Everybody met somebody?
Yeah.
Everybody knows somebody's name?
If you met somebody that you like, that's like interested in, you know what I'm saying? Like that's cool people, I need you to raise your hand.
Everybody better raise their hand.
It's messed up, man.
Everybody feel offended.
Alright, so if you met somebody that you're excited about, man, I want you to bring them up to the front real quick, man. I want you to go ahead and bring them up to the front.
We need 2 volunteers.
Amar, you coming for real? Oh, you just standing up. Shout out to Amar, man. He does Wordplay Weekends. He got a monthly open mic that he does, man. Art Share LA. Make sure y'all check him out, man. We was over there yesterday, turning up. Anybody else? Anybody else? Now we can drag people, you know, we can do that. Come on, that's what I'm talking about, man. Y'all make some noise and give it up one time.
Wait, who'd you meet?
Alright, who'd you meet? Point him out. Point him out.
If you see him,
You funny. You see him? Or they look? You don't see him, they... Who you meet? Alright, come on up, brother.
ven aquí,
Come
por
on up.
favor. Aquí.
Alright, so we just gonna do it tonight because we're running a little short on time. So, tell us your name.
Tyson.
Y'all say, what up, Tyson?
What up, Tyson?
Alright, Tyson. What is this young brother's name?
Let's start with Christian.
Y'all say, what up, Christian?
What up, Christian?
Y'all gotta say what up to Christian too. Don't be antisocial. Say, what up, Christian? Alright, where's Christian from, Tyson?
That you tell me?
Are you guys?
What did y'all talk about,
What did y'all
fam?
talk about? That's the question.
We had instructions. We talked about the band. Well, y'all was them students.
Oh, so
in school.
y'all missed the name.
Y'all was the ones, you know, they ain't
didn't
tell you put your
follow
name on your
instructions.
paper, you just put it on there.
Who passed their test in school?
So you can ask him right now.
Right.
Ask him where you from.
Okay.
Where you from?
I'm from,
No, where he from?
he's from New York.
Okay, bet. That's what's up, man. Y'all make some noise. He getting it together. He getting it together. All right. What's one thing he loves to do? No, y'all ain't get that far. You don't know where you from. Y'all can tell me. Yo, mime it out for him.
Smoke weed?
All right then. Okay. All right. You know, that's what do you say for real? Oh, you said poetry. That's different than smoking weed, fam. That's a different high. That's a different.
Spoken word.
I can see how you get that the lips reason. Smoking weed, spoken word. Okay. All right. Last but not least, what's his favorite food? Yeah, it's cool.
Yes.
Korean barbecue. Y'all make some noise and give it up. Korean barbecue. All right, Christian.
Where you from though? But where you from?
He told him. Yeah, he from New York. All right. So what's his name?
His name's Tyson.
Okay, you 1 for 1. You in there. I see what you did.
You
Where you from though?
California.
That's a big state, fam. It's a big state.
I'm not at all.
Where you from for real, bro?
I'm from Maryland.
Whole different coast, my G. Whole different coast. All right. What's one thing he loves to do?
What's one thing you love to do? He loves to dance.
Man, you got that right. You did that incredible, man. Last but not least, what's his favorite food?
What's your favorite food? His favorite
Sushi.
Sushi in the big man. Y'all give it up for Tyson and Christian, man.
Y'all better make some more if they want to stay.
All right, we gonna round this thing out with these last 3 artists, man. If y'all stick around and y'all gonna show them love, can I get a whoop whoop?
Whoop whoop.
Coming up to the stage, they gonna do their thing tonight. This is a new one to Hip Hop Detoxx, I believe. Y'all make some noise and give it up for Soul Stuff.
Soul Stuff.
You look familiar.
All right, if you can hear me clap once, if you can hear me clap twice, love doing that. And there's a lot of instructions at this open mic, so I figured I'd just follow the pattern. My name is Christian, also known as Soul Stuff. I like to do spoken word. Every time I come to a new space, I always want to do one of my showcase pieces, entertain a crowd. But I think it's really important to honor the energy and also the events that happen in a space. So I think that this piece I've never done. Can y'all say new-ish? New-ish. It's just like the PC version whenever there are younger folks around. But this is my new-ish. I've never done this before, and I think it's really relevant to men. This is a piece that is for all of my heteronormative cis men. And it's called How to Put On Your Mask. First time I'm doing this. Hope you guys enjoy it. You, cis man. He-man, he, him, man, inheritor of the known and unknown universe, may not yet know all the steps for stepping onto your pedestal and into your promised power, but good on you for trying. This is a granted gift, a how-to bullet point tutorial on asserting your dominance, on how to man up, man your post, how to properly put on your masculinity or your mask, and make sure you play your gender role perfectly. This is all the privileged information you ever need. 1, be uncomfortable. Sip that daily insecurity with your breakfast. Acknowledge the discomfort, the free weight of society's expectations. You are supposed to be a fighter, leader, politician, example, anything your heart desires or society desires for you, meaning other men desire for you. It's all about being one of the guys. And if you weren't born with the invitation, this is your casting call for understudy. You should, 2, look to popular men of popular culture. James Bond, Barney Stinson, the Old Spice man from all the commercials, tried and true portrayals of strong and straight made with no economic or capitalistic incentives in mind. See them flex, finesse with witty banter, charm their way into and out of anything with the flash of a smile, learn how to become their echo, memorize their mannerisms, start shaping your mask to look like theirs, never mind that they exist in a fictional universe, the context of performance is still the same. 3, learn to repress, be a human chopping block, soundproof insulation, absorb the world around you, but never let any of yourself escape. Be cool, calm, and constantly photogenic. And 3B, do not cry. 3C, for men of color, you cannot cry. cannot reveal feelings other than strength. There is already so much ammunition against you. Do not make your face your own worst weapon. But as long as you wear your mask correctly, the way this guide recommends, no one will be able to see the whites of your eyes or the dark of your skin. 4, find any and all forms of validation. You need to look the part to play the part. Build a better body, build a better you. Take all of that inner pain and turn it into muscle. Take all that inner fuel and turn it into drive. Power stance, power suit, power play, anything that puts you in charge. Because hasn't that become an additional role to play? Your mask, needing to break other identities down to feel safe, but you're sure you're still a hero of this story? Because 5, listen to your narrative above all else. They do not understand what it takes for you to be this bold. They still don't. They have other traumas that are trivial to your quest for yourself. You are now a veteran at being a cis man. Deserve a medal for how you fine-tune your mask to work exactly as society asks, so much so that now you and your part are one and the same. They may now complain that your point of view is archaic or problematic, but pay them no mind. They didn't grow up with your rules, and you're way past the point of construction, so congratulations. You did it. You were right. Doesn't it feel great to be right? Wow. Isn't your voice so loud and so clear in an empty room?
Y'all give it up, man. Come on. For the one and only Soul Stone. We're going to keep it moving for our next act. Appreciate your voice, brother. Appreciate your voice.
Yes, this next performer coming up, I don't know what they gonna do. They may rap, they may sing, they may tap dance, they may just be silent. Who knows? But I know they're gonna be phenomenal. So I want you to make some noise for my brother, my sister, I don't know. I'm sorry, I just don't know. But make some noise for our beloved artist, performer, Stillwater.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Wait a second. Hold on. Wait a second. I know who she is.
See?
I met her earlier. This sister right here, her spirit.
Yeah.
Man, we connected for sure. And she has a beautiful energy. She's dressed amazing. Look at that skin glow, just glowing. So I want you to make some noise for my sister, your sister, Stillwater.
Cool story. So, like you, Dynasty, I am new to LA. It will be 2 years in November that I've been here. And Vince came to my job. I'm basically secretary for the world. And he came to make the flyers for this event. And we got to talking, and I believe that nothing just happens. Nothing just happens. My favorite scripture in the Bible, I'm not a religious person, but I love to read, I love words. My favorite scripture in the Bible is Hebrews 13:2. It says, never forsake the presence of a stranger because you never know when you're entertaining an angel. Shout out to them. So my name is Robin. I also go by Stillwater because still waters run deep. When you look at the water, you don't know what's going on underneath there. So there's way more than meets the eye, all right? This piece right here tonight is dedicated to a very special person in my life. It's called Natural Blend, an ode to him. I love me some him, and I want lots of them with him someday, but they stand in the way of our couple of forevers. I want permission to sign in today, begin again for the first time, but see, they say that I've sinned and I'm left with this storm to weather. But tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? I feel stifled, inhibited, in a way disabled, because see, I've been outcast, scarlet lettered and labeled as lazy, crazy, 7:30 and deranged, but see, I know I've been changed. And see now, all I want is the shortest moment to love you like I meant to, utterly, completely, wanting you wholly, $3, $6, needing no reciprocity, for I know the truth that is you. You are my felicity, my puissance, my rift, my beat, all of my qualifications and standards for a life partner. You are the breadth and width of my entire being, my explanation and deepest meanings. Like an odorless killer, you see through. Even now, as I Inhale, exhale, I smile. Knowing you're my air, I can't be without you. And see, man, you're just not playing fair because, see, the blood that flows through my emotional veins is saturated with the love most would consider insane because, well, not quite ready to say yes yet. Late at night when the dreams come, I envision the ultimate intimacy, soul energy exchanges. I feel you inside sacred places rearranging me. You let your wand of light be your speech, and with each strong stroke, a lesson you teach. Hey, it's a subliminal right now, that's all I can get. Without thinking, I sometimes with my heart incessantly call out your name. And see, us is improbable, and that's just a goddamn shame. Because see, I just want to be the vertebrae in your backbone. The reason you're beasting to expeditiously get home, your lily in the valley, your one true friend. We're not even together, so most of y'all may think I'm a fool. You doing you, shine, baby, it's cool. Cause see, I just want to be your sure thing and best bet. Your softest kiss and your Niagara Falls wet. See, I just want to be your natural blend of the flyest, sexiest, freakiest, smartest, most divine, virtuous, melanated woman. But in the end, it's all up to you. So what you want to do? I said, if you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you say something? Hey, if you love me, won't you say something? Come on. If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you say something? Come on. If you love me, won't you say something? Hey, if you love me, won't you say something? You know what? That's the best part. Ashe.
Y'all make some noise and give it up for Stillwater.
Real noise for Stillwater. She came with the bars.
Lord.
Those were metaphors. Metaphors.
Metaphor.
Metaphors. Remember that. Just reminding all the people.
Metaphor.
Here. But that was fly. That was definitely amazing. Stillwater. Lovely.
That was tight. Appreciate that. All right. So we got our last act of the night. And we ask that you all stay. We have a ceremony that we do called the Unity Circle. And we're gonna have to make sure we give a time limit tonight because there's a lot of people and we wanna respect your time. But this last artist is gonna come up. She is a sister. She is a friend. She is my Filipino sister. I need y'all to make some noise. A Cool Level alumni. And now I think she a Hip Hop Detoxx alumni. Y'all make some noise and give it up for my sister and your sister, Abigail.
She most definitely is a Hip Hop Detoxx alumni. Thank you.
Hi, y'all. How you doing?
Hi.
Thank you guys for staying this late. Oh my gosh, it's your Saturday and you chose to be here. Big props to you. I just want to say a couple things. I don't think her series are fun. No, you got it. Because of the space that Vincent has made before he left to go spread his word, I was able to share my liberation story. And I was also able to introduce myself to a new family out here in LA. And we call ourselves Sunday Jump. We're another open mic space. I would love to see all those beautiful faces tonight over there. I have bookmarks for more information for you if you are interested. We are there every first Sunday of the month at the Filipino Workers Center. And again, I would love to see these beautiful faces that I've seen here tonight. So, this story that I'm going to share with you, it starts in October 2016. Come on, baby girl. I'm in Australia on a dark, gloomy day in the outskirts of the city where gems of antique shops lie on Victoria's mountaintops. But this particular antique shop proved to be more charming than the rest. And with jazz music playing in the background, I couldn't help but dance. This man approached me with his hand reaching out. I took my chance and he twirled me around, and I felt as colorful and as timeless as these antiques that surrounded me. He then learned I was only visiting from America, and with the electioneering, he asked me who I was voting for. In my head, the answer was so obvious, But to my answer, he responded, I don't know why anyone would want to vote for Hillary. She is so corrupt that the FBI has her under investigation. Now Donald Trump has only said some things, but he's never acted on it. That's when my face went blank and inside of me transformed into gray. I still wish so badly I had the nerve to tell him the truth about why I was there. August 2016. I'm halfway through my shower when my mother finds my notes of me wanting to take a break from school. She banged so hard against the door that I forced myself out of the shower, wrapped myself in a towel to dry. And as she pesters on with her questions, she reaches her hand out to me, and I snap. I beg of her to not touch me before she even had the chance to, and I begged, until my "don't touch me" sounded like an obvious cry for help. Yet when she asked me who hurt me, I remained silent. And that's how I ended up 1,000 miles away 2 months later, because for some reason, the logic of fighting this pain was to run away from it and to not face it. You see, the last time a man has ever taken advantage of me, I wish I could tell you it was the first time. And the first time was the last time, and every time it has ever happened, I wish I could tell you it was the only time. I've hung these thoughts like a noose around my neck, imprisoning my voice. Now you might think it's absurd how you might have misheard. How could this time have been the third? Even if I had given you a name, would it have rid me of this shame, or would it have just given you someone to blame when I'm the one with anger to tame? You could have put them in a prison cell, but I'm the one that fought through hell. I'm the one that served time for their crime. So you want to serve justice on a silver platter, but will it matter when I shatter? I once made a promise to keep this secret with me to the grave, but the silence that burdened me is beginning to cave. So I misbehaved. I rebel against a promise to fight for my own justice because the silence in me aches for a compromise. So myself I will no longer despise, and in shame I will no longer apologize. I am freeing in my voice. This hasn't been an easy choice, but I've been treated enough as fragile, forced to live in denial, to ignore my abuse, how vile. So with my demons I reconcile, because in the meanwhile, I was transforming my rage into courage, using tragic into magic. Now this harm in me will become harmony, because to love myself is not and was never a felony. So now I've created this remedy. I am not the victim, I am the survivor. And with endless persistence, this resilience will gift me with brilliance. I was born with the name Abigail, and maybe this life hasn't been such a fairy tale, but I can make a happy ending out of it. Thank you so much.
Wow. Y'all make some noise for my sister Abigail. Y'all can do better than that, man. You know, it takes a lot of courage to speak on things that we go through. However, when we find the courage to speak on the things that we've gone through, we will find that there are many others who have gone through the same things. And because of your courage to speak on it, then you encourage those around you. And this sister has turned her art into therapy, has turned her art into healing, not only for herself, but for so many others. And it's what we all must do. So it's the Detoxx, man. This is Hip Hop Detoxx. So y'all make some noise one more time for my sister Abigail. At this time, brothers and sisters, we're going to end the way that we always end Hip Hop Detoxx with the Umoja Circle. We would like for you to stand and make a circle around the room and grab the person's hand next to you. We're going to make a circle encircling the whole entire room. No one is exempt from this circle. You know, we respect you and all that, but we just ask you to participate in this. And I know y'all got you. We can bring that thing over here because we trying to get up in that thing too. So y'all just curve that thing on around. It's probably gonna be more like an ellipse tonight, you know. Look like an amoeba. All right. So make sure that everyone has a hand. Also, too, I just spent a 10-week contract in Chicago, the headquarters of Hip Hop Detoxx, where we learned a few things. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have our left hand up, our right hand over. So left hand up, right hand over. Left hand up, right hand over. Just put one arm up and one arm over. All right, if you hear my voice, say shh. One more time, if you hear my voice, say shh. Thank you, family. Everyone say umoja. Umoja. Umoja is a Swahili word that means unity, and this is the umoja circle, which is the unity circle. This is a circle where we share how this night has affected us. We ask that you are respectful of time and respectful of, everyone in the circle, because it is a large circle. So we don't do the whole speech thing, but you can give us what has happened, what you benefited from. If there's nothing to say, then you can just say peace. And we will say together, Ashe. Everyone say Ashe. Ashe. Every time after someone ends, we say Ashe, because Ashe is a Swahili affirmation. It means so be it. And that we affirm what is going on. Way before we were taken and captured, we had our own traditions, our own way of doing things, and this is a way to return. So we want to start with the elder. And I say elder because it's not that you're old. It's just the fact that you have the most experience in this circle, and we want to honor you for that. So whoever the elder is of this circle, we want to start with you. And y'all ain't got to jump at once, but somebody go ahead and volunteer as the elder. And we'll go ahead and go to, we're going to clockwise manner. So do we have an elder that would like to volunteer? Thank you, brother. I hear you with the thank you. So we'll start with my brother in the green shirt, and then we'll go around the circle this way.
You said to say one word?
No, you can say anything. You can say how this night has benefited you, or what you gained from this night, your experience. But something, brief that, you felt that you took from this. And if you don't have anything to say, then you can say peace.
So far, it's been awesome.
Ashe.
Peace.
Ashe.
I loved everybody's energy here. I was here briefly, but the two poets that they come up already felt we got connected.
Feel inspired, connected, unified, empowered, blessed, grateful, and thankful to get to connect exactly where I need to be. Amen.
I appreciate all the artists that came up. I know it's really hard on artists as well to, speak your piece. So thank you.
I just want to say it gave me courage to open my own mouth more often.
It's just beautiful to witness a strong, functioning community, and there's lessons here that I think all of us can take into our lives and other spaces.
It's been a while since I've hosted Hip Hop Detoxx. And sis, I really want to thank you for your poem and your words and you sharing your story. A lot said it helps encourages other people to share their own. I am so thankful to God, Almighty God, for being here today and amongst all you beautiful people and energies, gods. I 2.5 months ago was pregnant with my first child and lost my daughter at 6 months. And it's been a struggle for me emotionally, spiritually. I've been fighting demons to not go back to a personality and behavior that is not of me. And it's things like this that are encouraging and know what my purpose is to the future. I just want to be righteous. I just want to be the righteous. And it's so beautiful. And I thank Allah, Brother Vincent, for being patient with me. We've had other co-hosts here. I've been in a struggle and a fight with me. But today, I am standing. Today, I am alive. Today, I'm in a fight that I will not stop fighting. And I will surely win. I will surely win. So from my lips to Almighty God's ears, that we will all surely win. And I just want to thank everyone for continuously coming here and supporting Hip Hop Detox and the movement. And the movement is love. And I appreciate that. Ashe.
I just want to call to your attention that tonight was an exercise in unity. When you look at everything that we did tonight, everything that transpired tonight, we have everything that we need. And our unity, as it has been said by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, is more powerful than a hydrogen or atomic bomb. When you think about when they dropped that bomb on Nagasaki and Hiroshima, today the radiation is still affecting that land. We dropped the bomb of unity tonight. And it will affect as long as we stand on our post. It is our unity that's going to change the community, regardless of race, creed, or color. So stand together on principles of truth, on principles of freedom, justice, and equality. Wherever you see, hear, freedom, justice, and equality, this is a place where we must stand together. So I thank you all for being here. Help us to continue to grow this. Tell people about Hip Hop Detox. To support Student Minister Abdul Malik Saeed Muhammad. Support all of those that are working in the cause of freedom, justice, and equality. And support yourself. Ashe.
Ashe. My name is Howard Gonzalez. I'm a recording artist. I think tonight, what this has shown me was the unity, but most of all the talent to be able to express themselves. We need more of that. Definitely, we need more of that. And this was really confirmation for me in my project and what I'm doing, which is spread love worldwide. It's a project that I'm doing. And this is a confirmation of that. This is letting me know like, I'm on the right direction. And we need to continue to have this and continue to move forward. And I just want to thank Brother Muhammad for coming out. It's good to see, his presence and people that establish presence in the community like this. So, just want to thank you for that. And thank all the talent that was here. It's inspiration. Ashe.
My name is Connie, and I live in the neighborhood. And my brother, I want to thank you for inviting me and our group here this evening. We were having lunch this afternoon, and then my girl's brother just said, please come out tonight and listen to the band. So we came.
Wow.
And what a pleasant surprise. We're so grateful to be part of this community. So thank you.
Good evening, my name is Garcia, and I'm going to give you the Arabic reading of Assalamu Alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
So coming here tonight was a last minute plan. And I'm so glad that we came. We hadn't thought about it, we just kind of ended up here, and I've been so moved by everyone who spoke today, performed, shared their true selves tonight. That took so much courage. I don't generally have that kind of courage, so I've just been in awe of your strength, your courage, your vulnerability, your willingness to share, and thank you.
I just want to say, it was just cool just seeing like the love and unity in the community, and like just seeing everybody express themselves too. Like that was pretty cool. Seeing everybody get together too.
Ashe.
Assalamu alaikum, my family.
Sorry. It was really inspiring. I love creatives, and I don't come down to Lamar often, but I know that I can come here and I can be at home.
Ashe.
I love the energy in this room. This is my first time here. I am an artist as well. I just did this showcase with her. So we just walked in. We went to the restroom and had ice cream, and this was amazing. And I love their empowerment.
Ashe. Well,
I just like to say I feed off the energy of my people being together.
That's right.
I have two models in life. Everybody's family or their energy. So I love you, family.
Love you too. Ashe.
It's my first time here. Being here reminds me of why I do the things I do in my own personal life, for my own personal people. But also Abigail's words help me find my own words to finish my own story. So thank you.
Ashe.
Came towards the end, family. I didn't see much, but the performances I did see were awesome. The one thing I got from tonight is it takes all of us to be examples of men and women for our children. Ashe.
Ashe.
Hi, good evening. This evening tonight is confirmation for me to trust the divine timing.
Ashe.
Peace to the beautiful family. It's beautiful to see all of y'all today. Just pop through, catch up with my brother, and got some good inspiration. As an artist, art is my, I like to say, my safest voice, but it's now I've upgraded that to my strongest voice. And coming here this evening is real confirmation. Tomorrow, that's more execution of this canvas and this women's work, executive stories, and I appreciate it. Love all of you. Ashe.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, sir.
I came tonight knowing exactly what to expect. I already knew what this was about. I just expected my expectations to be exceeded, and they were. I saw multiple areas, multiple connections within one human family. As we know, we all have a body, and all the body parts and organs work together as a whole. They don't argue about things. The lungs don't argue with the kidneys. The eyes don't argue with the ears. They all work together towards one goal and one purpose. So Minister Farrakhan says that where there's love, there's life. And I felt that tonight. And we will carry this on tomorrow.
That's
into the
right.
United in Peace Ride to 75th. And we will continue that every single day after that, because the system that we have been living under is going down. And this one that we are establishing is going up. So let's continue to fight for peace, freedom, justice, and equality.
Ashe.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, sir.
I want to thank Allah Apprentice and no GMO. Every time I come, I'm always surprised at the talent that they find. And I just think of this as this is BT Weekend Awards weekend. And these artists are as talented, and some are more talented than the ones that you're going to see tomorrow wherever you are watching the BT Awards. So it just is a crowd. It just is a crowd that stands behind them and makes them with the lights and cameras and the flashiness. But the talent is there. And it's good to just promote this talent. Share this and spread this like some kind of a bad news. I just want to say spread this the same way that you spread that. Put this in the shade room.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, sir.
Well, I just want to say that everything that I see and the human family of the planet that I see in this room, it's all that I live for. The peace and the harmony that's been established here. It's also being established out in the streets. And I can take this energy and the vibes that I'm feeling here, that since Nipsey Hussle's untimely murder, I want to say to this community that we've met with nearly 203 different gang neighborhoods who dropped their hats in the hat for peace. And you're going to witness them tomorrow at Gonzalez Park in Compton, California, where a major gang truce is going to be called. Knowing that I get angers angers our enemy don't want to see us unite.
Come on now.
And anything that angers them satisfy me.
That's right.
And I'm talking about not just an outside enemy, I'm talking about the enemy that's within.
Yes, sir.
All of us are fighting with our demons, and what I heard tonight, you know, as a person who has given my life to the liberation of my people, this is my medicine.
Yes, sir.
That I can come and hear this kind of consciousness, this kind of music to tap into my God's soul.
Right.
So I want to thank all of you for allowing me to work and live and give me the energy that you gave me tonight.
Ashe.
Your time to shine.
I just want to thank you all for the love, the energy, the dope vibes, the wisdom. A couple of things that stood out to me, so many things stood out to me tonight, but a couple of things that really moved me is I met a sister, Keeper, I hope I'm saying her name right. She just really poured some words into me that are just confirmation that I'm on my path, I'm doing what I need to do, and that it's only going to continue to go up from here, and I'm so grateful for that. And I was also moved by seeing how the brothers went out to take care of that baby.
That's right.
Because, especially, you know, being a woman in today's world, you know, one of the quotes that really resonated with me lately is, don't let what you see make you forget what God said.
Come on.
And, you know, it's easy to go on social media or just have conversations with your friends about what they're experiencing and to think there ain't no love left out here. You know, there's, you know, brothers aren't holding us down out here, you know, and all kinds of negative things. And when you're out here trying to grow and stay open and love and all that good stuff, you need clear examples to remind you of what it is, of what it really is. So I feel encouraged and I feel very much loved up on. So thank you guys so much, and I hope that you will stay connected.
Ashe.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, sir.
Muhammad from Houston, Texas.
Come on.
All right now.
And I came here because I've seen the sun rising in the west. What I experienced here was the death of envy. Mr. Farrakhan says that the way to kill envy, or the way to end envy among ourselves, is to follow the scripture where Jesus said, blessed is the pure of heart, and they shall see God. And Mr. Farrakhan added, in everything. So, I came out west to establish a new dynasty. I came out west to see the Pacific Ocean because still water is I came out west because I needed to know that the people of Iran, Iran, whatever you want to call it, stay in our prayers.
That's right.
They don't suffer anymore.
Yeah.
They're a great civilization. They go far beyond America, the West, and anything.
That's
They're
right.
great people, and they must have our support, our prayers. We must do all that we can to make sure that there's no more war. So we got to wage peace like they waged war.
Come on.
So I will leave you as I came before.
Come on now.
In the greeting words.
Come on now.
Yes, sir.
Assalamu
Walaikum salam, sir. Ashe.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, sir.
I just want to thank Allah's Apprentice, No GMO, for putting on this great show. I want to thank all the artists that came up and did their thing. Thank everybody else for being here and coming out tonight. I know it's been about a year that I promised the good brother that I'll make it out. I'm normally working on Saturdays, so you know I was blessed today to be off. You know, the universe sometimes has a way of placing you exactly where you need to be at the right time.
Yes, sir.
Very thankful to be here. Very thankful to be united with everybody. I feel the love. I feel the power of us as a people. So, I greet you guys again. Greetings and peace. Assalamu alaikum.
Ashe.
What's up, guys?
What up, though?
What up?
Yeah, Nick Tyson. That's not important, though. Important stuff, though. I know a lot of information. I'm pretty smart. I'm 25, actually. I like a baby. But I have a lot of good information. If anybody needs like any information on anything, health, me heals, hashtag me heals. Internet is a very powerful tool, guys. Very powerful. So I'm gonna help out as much of the world as possible. My first stop is China, maybe like 3 months. But through like dancing and music and blah blah blah.
You better.
So if any of you guys have a studio I can use, that'd be great. So Also, I'll say my top 3 things that's help. Well, I guess my life. Be your best self. So whatever you do, your passion, whatever your sole purpose is, be your best at it. Help others, help the world. As in, like, whatever your purpose is, bring it to other people. Exchange, value. And then last but not least, truth first. Also, I do believe in God. I do believe in Earth. Truth first. Truth first. Yeah. So yeah, those are 3 things. Be your best self. Help each other out. Always speak the truth. So yeah.
Ashe.
Yep.
Ashe.
This experience it's been the most amazing experience ever. I give thanks for each and every one of you. I'm thankful. Obedience is better than sacrifice.
Come on now. Come on.
God is continually and always doing things intentionally well, so the banner over us is love. We love.
Yes.
Ashe.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Greetings from Maryland. I've been here about 3 days now. I'm on my retirement vacation. This is the first thing I've done since I've been here because I had like a little minor surgery on my back on Monday. This is the first thing I came out to support my sister. So I'll tell you what I've learned. I've learned that although I've been violated, you have to find the humor in things sometime in life. Because life does speak to you metaphorically. And I ran because of the war that raged within. But I realized I'm still a dream pusher. And I'm going to do that because I'm going to push out dreams of my own and others so I can make stuff better. Ashe.
Ashe.
It's my first time here. To be honest, I've had a couple of years where I haven't felt very safe. A couple of years can do a lot to you. It's really tough. It can make you not like people. It can make you not trust the world. Observing people protecting a space for a toy. Observing women and people standing beside my sister here, Abigail, and witnessing myself in her story. It breaks down that wall just a little bit. It makes me feel, at least here, I'm safe. Ashe.
Ashe.
Strength and community.
Ashe.
Thankful for any space that makes me look inward, question my own toxicity as a cisgender male. Thankful for any space that allows this much diversity, and I'm thankful for any space where we can hold community and communities.
Ashe.
Infinite gratitude to all the women tonight and to the men who are examples of this community. Thank you for all of your empowering words tonight. It helps me continue to do mine. Ashe.
Ashe.
It's my first time here, and I'm grateful that I came. It made me realize that anything could be heard. It doesn't matter if it's through rap, through singing, through poetry, through stories. It's just inspiring.
Ashe.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
I just want to thank all the performers for putting yourselves out there and giving us a piece of your mind and your time. And having that courage to go ahead in front of everybody and offer that to us. And so I appreciate you for that.
Ashe.
Hey everyone.
Hey.
So I just moved here recently from San Diego, but originally from
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I'm just really I've kind of been looking for a community. So I'm kind of happy that I found this little Park neighborhood. I really I feel like whenever I come here to work. I'm starting a business, starting a candle company. It's called Mindful Candles, and it's all about they're affirmation candles. So pretty much all about just as you read the candle, just I've just come here to work, and a lot of times when I come here, there's like different events, so I'm really happy that I'm able to just, take part and just meet new people. So thank you for having me.
Ashe.
Hello, my name is Kianya, and recently I've been receiving a lot of messages and signs that I'm on the correct path and working towards my divine purpose. So I appreciate all the energy in here, which could contribute to yet another reconfirmation of working towards this purpose.
Ashe.
My name is Tawana. I'm glad that I came because it just lets me know that in our human struggle, we have more in common.
Ashe.
Brother Lives, Vincent, I love you, bro.
Love you too, God.
Yo, I just gotta say, there's so much love I have for you, man, and admiration for the things that you're doing, things that you're building. I wish we could give you a round of applause right now.
I like that.
Yeah, but you hear it, right? No, man, but that's what this platform is for. These platforms, the open mics, is for us to open up and be able to express ourselves and connect with one another. I love these open mic nights. I love the one that I host, and I love just going out and searching for new open mic nights. There's different experiences and different people, different stories in each one. And tonight, I saw a few things. I'm trying to shorten this a little bit. A few things. Y'all, brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Love y'all, man.
Love you.
That's what we need, as opposed to this false narrative of us not protecting our own community.
That's right.
That's right.
We saw something very powerful tonight.
That's right. That's right.
I was the last to leave the room because I was just making sure my niece
Come on,
was
say that.
okay. But I was out there too.
That's
But I respect what y'all did throughout the entire situation. Like that's what we need. We need more security in our community, and we need to be able to control the narrative. So moving forward, I would love for us to continue to do this, continue to have these spaces, and for everybody to continue to spread love so that this can continue. All right.
So we thank you all for being here. We want to give a shout out to Nation Town TV.
Nation
My sister, do you have anything that you would like to share?
I just like to say that it's a blessing to be in a secure environment with my people. It's just a blessing to be in a safe, secure environment with my people where we can be free and express ourselves in a righteous manner. Ashe. And assalamu alaikum. And peace rides tomorrow.
Yep, indeed. So make sure that we definitely want to give honor to the Hot and Cool Cafe for them opening up. They usually close at 10, so definitely make sure that everything that we have, let's make sure that we help them to clean up. And please come back every fourth Saturday. As she said, tomorrow, Brother Abdul Halim will be speaking, as well as we also have his subject about the sun rising in the west.
Come on now.
When the sun rises.
Yeah, I love it, bro. I love it. So, also, the 75th Peace Ride tomorrow in honor of our brother Nipsey Hussle. So let us make sure that we come together in solidarity, not only tonight, but tomorrow and always. We're going to say Ashe 3 times, and we'll end with our hip-hop
May I
detox.
say this? Make sure, brothers, that every sister gets away safe
Say that.
before any of the brothers leave.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And with him, he decided to speak, but we didn't. We want to make sure that we thank student minister Abdul, Malik, Malik, Muhammad, whichever one. We want to thank you for coming out and giving us the platform, Brother Vincent and I, Alaz and I, No GMO, for giving us this platform to be able to come out to Lord Park, to be able to be servants to the community. So thank you, student minister.
Thank you.
Indeed. And recognize it's a team effort, man. Thank you to No GMO. Thank you to you all. And we're going to say Ashe 3 times in this hip-hop detox chant. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. When I say hip-hop, you say detox.